What is happening, everybody? It's time for some Gisa and Geralf, Bonnie and Clyde zombie time. We're going to play first. Who are we up against? Karador, Ghost Chieftain. We got some graveyard on graveyard action. I like this. We're going to keep. Yeah, we've got Flooded Strand, Urborg, Diagraph, Dark Slick. Yeah, we're going to keep. Sack Islet, Tunnel Vision to get in some fun stuff. Yes, yes, yes. I like this. We're going to keep. Let's get the commands up. There we go. Get it all nice and set up and pretty for you. So let's go. I'm going to go Flooded Strand. That way we can crack it on our opponent's turn. Need to play that Dark Slick Shores before it comes into play tap. Yeah, this is with Gisa and Geralf. Enters the battlefield, put the top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard. Then, once per turn, you may cast a zombie spell from your graveyard. Playing against Karador, so Karador costs 1 less for each creature in our opponent's graveyard. And then they can also cast a creature. It's like just like Gisa and Geralf, except it costs 1 less for each creature. So let's activate this Flooded Strand. Let's get into some. Probably get into some Watery Grave, that way we don't have to shock it in later. Demir Aqueduct. Okay. So we're going to 1, 2, well. Yeah, we'll get the Aqueduct down. I don't mind doing that. We'll bounce the Watery Grave back to our hand. Then we can crack the Esper Penner. Yeah, we'll go and do that. Nothing else we want to do, so we'll just go put down Demir Aqueduct. Bounce the Watery Grave back to our hand, and then pass the turn. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3 next turn. We'll get down Dark Slick Shores. Ooh, we get Wastelanded. Ugly. Ugly. Oh, the humanity. So let's go get down Marsh Flats. And then we're just going to hit re-rack on this bad boy. Hit the reset button. So we're going to activate that Marsh Flats. Get into Underground Sea this time. Halimar Depths. Yeah, I may go for Halimar Depths. That way we can kind of see what we got going on as far as the top 3. Especially after we just got Wastelanded. Let's go. Now, we do have Esper Panorama, so we can play Esper Panorama and kind of shuffle it away. Yeah, I'm not too wild about either of these, so we're probably going to just draw that land. So we're going to go Lord of the Undead, Snapcaster, Island. So we're going to draw Island, then we can get down Esper Panorama and shuffle those cards away, because I'd rather have those in the graveyard than instead of drawing them. Especially with Tunnel Vision. Tunnel Vision is such a fun card in a deck where you want to mill yourself, especially if you're playing blue. But with Tunnel Vision, so you name a card, and then we reveal until we hit that card. So you put all those cards in the graveyard. So let's say we want to name a Balthor. So we're gonna flip until we hit Balthor. That goes into our hand. Actually, it goes on top. It goes on top of our library. So if we hit a dredge card, we can dredge it back into the graveyard. But we will see. Ooh, Scavenging Ooze. Not gonna lie, man. I'm not a fan of Scavenging Ooze. That is probably one of my least favorite cards ever. Yeah, we want to have enough mana to activate Esper Panorama because I don't want to draw Snapcaster. So we're going to go and activate, we'll activate Esper Panorama on our opponent's turn. It's like an unwritten rule of the graveyards that if you're both playing graveyard decks, you leave each other alone. Or at least that's my unwritten rule. I don't know how many people follow that. I think it's the rule I wish everybody played. Actually, the rule I wish everybody played was just, hey, don't touch my graveyard. Leave it alone. Now, if he gets to the point where he taps out for green mana, we can get into some stuff, but he's going to be able to start picking apart our graveyard with that Scavenging Ooze. And being on the other end of a Scavenging Ooze, it's never fun. We get some Wasteland action, so we're going to go ahead and activate the Esper Panorama. So we can shuffle up our library. And we're okay on black mana, so I'm actually going to grab a island, especially since we have Urborg coming in. And then with Life from the Loam, he's going to keep bringing that back, keep knocking us down. Let's go ahead and get down Urborg. We'll get on Diagraph. So we get Diagraph coming in, so it's going to give our zombies a bonus, and then whenever a zombie dies, our opponent's going to lose 1 life. Now with the Scavenging Ooze and the Wasteland coming off Life from the Loam. Let's see what he does. If he's going to start wastelanding us out, then we're just going to be perpetually locked at 30 mana. Okay. Gets down Fleshbag. We're going to sack the Diagraph. At least we can get down to Gisa and Geralf next turn. So let's go Island. Let's get into some mill action. Maybe he'll start picking him off with Scavenging Ooze, but hopefully we can get ahead on green mana. Or get ahead of his green mana. We're going to mill the top 4. Armored Scab. Ooh, we hit Rooftop. Man, Rooftop Storm is the one card I've yet to cast, man. I want to cast it so bad in this deck. It's not even funny, man. Such a fun card. Now, as far as green mana, he's got green mana for days. He's got the, well, he'll have 3 green sources. So he's swinging in right now. And we could block, but there's 2 creature cards in all graveyards, so he could activate on the Fleshbag 2 and kill us. So, not really wanting to make that trade. Now we're gonna have 4 mana. We'll make our land drop, have 5, so we may have to get into some tunnel vision action. Yeah, let's get down Sunken Hollow. I should get down Dimir Guildgate, and then we can get into some Forgotten Creation. Because he's probably going to Wasteland and blow up our Urborg. We'll go and swing in for 4. Get the shovel and the pitchfork coming in hot. Drop him down to 36. But yeah, man, Scavenging Ooze, not gonna lie, man. Scavenging Ooze, Rest in Peace, Relic of Progenitus. What else? Bajuka Bog. Those are all my least favorite cards in Magic. It's, I don't know, I think we should just let the graveyards be free. Let them do what they want. Takes out our Urborg. Saw that one coming from a mile away. And, he did dredge Life from the Lump, so he does have access to it, so he can keep doing that. But we can swing in for 7 next turn, dropping down to 29, so we really were on about 3 away as far as life totals go. And we get down the Husk, if he's on the Wasteland plan. And he might be getting his... No, Life from the Lump, okay. Oh yeah, gotta get that Wasteland back. And we're not gonna discard. So let's get down Darkslick Shores. Let's get down the Husk. We're swinging for 7. Drop him down to 29. Then next turn we're gonna have 9 coming across. Drop him down to 20. So we'll actually get ahead on combat now. But he may have some type of removal or something like that. But if he doesn't have any removal, then we'll get ahead on the combat damage race. It's not a very interesting Gisa and Geralf so far, but we're doing the best we can with a Wasteland that keeps coming in hot on us. Now, as far as casting his commander, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 4, and he's also got 2 ways to make us sack our creatures. But since he didn't play Wasteland, we can try and Tunnel Vision next turn. Because he has 2, yeah, he's Merciless Executioner, and he has Fleshbag. Which I bet he's probably going Fleshbag right now. Nope, Secure Tribe. He's swinging in for 4. he can get it up to 5, but we'd have to sack all our creatures. We're okay with that right now. I'd rather have more creatures to for his sacrifice outlet, not outlets, but his sack creatures in there. Nope, we're not going to discard. And since we have 2 basics, we're going to play Sunken Hollow. Now we can go ahead and swing in. Yeah, well actually we're going to hold off. So let's go in Tunnel Vision. Now what do we want to name? We'll get this out of this. You know, a board wipe gets him all into the graveyard. He can still recast his commander. He's going to be able to pick us off with Scavenging Ooze. We could get into Patriarch's Bidding, but then he'll get to bring stuff back. Living Death will be able to bring stuff back. But if you do Patriarch's Bidding, he only has like a couple options. We're going to see. Let's see what we get into. Yeah, let's go name Patriarch's Bidding. Maybe we'll mill a bunch and he won't be able to keep up with the green mana. I think that's about the only way we're going to get out of this. Patriarch's Bidding. Hopefully we mill a bunch. Oh. Is that... Oh, 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 look at that mill right there. That was a beautiful mill right there. Oh my gosh. So he's got 1, 2, he's got 4 mana he can activate next turn. So we will definitely be naming Zombie with that. Oh, what a beautiful not Patriarch's Bidding, but Tunnel Vision right there. When I saw all those cards flip, I was like, wait, hold up. I was like, oh yeah, I'll get behind that. I'll take some of that. And yeah, we'll go and hold off right now. Now he can pick off. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. He can pick off 4, 5 now. But we should be able to get out a big chunk of our creatures out of the graveyard. Got some Balthor in there, Flesh Bag. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff in there. Let's see how many zombies we do have. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I lost count, but I think we're in the neighborhood of about 10. Yeah, that's not too bad. I'll take that. So, and if he doesn't play Wasteland, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can also Screeching Scab, get a couple more into the graveyard. And we might be. Do we have? No, we have Natura Husk out here. Now, we don't have Diregraph out there. Do we have Vengeful Dead? He's getting out Lich Lord. Alright, yeah, he's on the, we need to mill this out plan. Takes out our Corpse Augur. This is why, man, getting picked off by Scavenging Ooze out of your graveyard. Ooh, man, this is, I don't get magic mad. But, it's kind of like, I'm like, Scavenging Ooze, get out of here, man. Nobody likes you. Go home. We don't want to play with you. That's how I feel. But we can get into some fun stuff, especially if we got Shepherd or Rod. And right now, he's just trying to choose what he wants to do. Now, if he doesn't exile, did Balthor get exiled? Or did we even hit Balthor in the graveyard? I thought I saw him earlier. We have a bunch of stuff in here. Maybe we don't. No, there they are, Balthor. So we'll cast Patriarch's Bidding, get back Balthor, and then we can bring back Zulaport, Bloodthrone, Blood Artist. You know, he's going to untap with a bunch of mana in response to that. But, you know, we're still going to come out of this looking okay. Stinkweed Imp. Okay. Do we have another dredge option? No, we don't want to dredge. Do not want to dredge, because if we dredge, then we're going to lose Patriarch's Bidding. That wouldn't be very fun. So we got an 11/11 coming in with no green mana. Yeah, we can go and block one of our zombies, because it's just going to come back. So we're going to block right there. Goes into the graveyard. Click OK. But what a beautiful tunnel vision right there. That was beautiful. Okay, so we're going to get into... Don't want to dredge. Patriarch's Bidding. So we're going to shock in Watery Grave. Let's get down Screeching Scab. We're going to put the top two. Maybe we'll hit a couple more zombies. And then if we want, okay, oh, beautiful, get into Vengeful Pharaoh. We can go ahead and, well, we're at 13, so I may not want to sack that right now. So let's go to Patriarch's Bidding. Gonna name Zombie. I'm still laughing at how many cards we milled off of that. And that was like 60 cards we milled. That was beautiful, man. That's one of the times you live for in Magic right there. Even if we lose, I gotta post this video because that tunnel vision was beautiful. So with Patriarch's Bidding, we're gonna choose Zombie. Now, what will our opponent choose? He's got a couple options. He wants to choose the one he has the most tribe of. And we've got a Zombie and Flesh Bag, Vampire and Vampire Hex Mage, believe it or not. Zombie. He has Disciple of Bolus, Orc Warrior. Yeah, he's got a spread across. I don't think he has anything that really... he can get both back. Okay, yeah, I like that. Okay, so we're going to lose 2. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Who are we going to sack? Let's sack the Screeching Scab. He's going to have to sack a creature. Then who else do we want to sack? Who's not going to give? We can go and sack. Well, yeah, if we sack Balthor, not Balthor. So if we sack the Golgari Thug, we're going to have to put a creature on top of our graveyard. So we can put Blood Artist on top of our graveyard. Not on top of our graveyard. We have to put. We can put Blood Artist on top of our deck. We're going to sack Golgari Thug. Whenever it dies, we're going to put target creature in our graveyard on top of our library. Let's put Blood Artist on there. So Blood Artist is going to go on top. And let's see. Yeah, we're choosing Blood Artist, and he doesn't have green mana to stop it, so that goes on top. And we also have Dread Return. We can come out of there. Do we want to swing in right now? We don't have enough mana to regenerate, but it'll take out his commander. Oh, it has Swamp Walk. Yeah, we can swing in. Swamp Walk sounds pretty good right now. Let's get into our attack phase. Swing in for 4. Yeah, then we can swing in right now because he only has... Yeah, so we can swing in with both of those. It'll kill his commander, and it'll kill us. So we're swinging in for 8 right now. Going to drop us down to 27. Now, as far as next turn goes, we do have Shepherd of Rot. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've got 11 creatures. So we can activate... We can activate Shepherd of Rot for 11. I'm just still in awe of that tunnel vision, man. So he's at 27. We activate Shepherd of Rot. He goes to 16. We play Blood Artist. Each creature counts for 1. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll have just enough to close it out. Ooh. Fiend Hunter. Okay. See who he chooses. Naturo Husk. He takes out our sack outlet. Okay, now what do we want to do? Now, since he chose our sack outlet, we can sack it in response, because he sacked his Fiend Hunter. Now, if we need a sack outlet really bad, we can get into some Dread Return, because I'd rather have... Well, he can exile it away with Scavenging Ooze. So, instead of giving him that extra Scavenging Ooze activation, I'm just going to let him activate, because we could activate it. Let's see, it's targeting. It is targeting the Husk. Yeah, so if we sack it, it'll go to the graveyard, and then he can do it with Scavenging Ooze. Yeah, we're okay. We'll go and let it. I hate losing a sack outlet, but it is what it is. But well, hopefully he doesn't have like Damnation coming across, because that'd be a major bummer if he has a board wipe. But other than that, we should be able to close it out. I like looking at Shepherd of Rot first and Aristocrats, but we should be able to close it out because they all have Swamp Walk, and he's got a bunch of swamps over there. So, but the only thing that's really going to stop what we got going on is Damnation effect. But let's see what he got. Sun Titan, okay. Sun Titan. He's got a couple options for Sun Titan. Let's get his graveyard out. So he's getting Fiend Hunter out. Fiend Hunter's coming back out. Exile and Undead War Chief. Okay. Swinging in for 11. Let's see. Now we have Swamp Walk, so we're going to be able to swing in for 1, 2, 8, 12, 16. We're going to have to activate Grim to swing in. We can destroy a creature. We'll get Undead War Chief back. Yeah, I'm okay with him coming in right now. I like having all of our creatures with Swamp Walk, really. Drop us down to 9. I'm okay with that. Yeah, we got a Blood Artist coming in. We kind of miss out on a Shepherd of Rot activation. Yeah, as far as Swamp Walk, we've got 8, 12. If we sack a creature with Grimgrin, destroy the Fiend Hunter with attack, we'll get that bonus back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to close it out like that. Plus, he only has 1 mana. Yeah, if we untap Grimgrin, we can actually sack Gisa and Geralf. Well, it's a 4/4 body. We can sack the Shepherd. Well, yeah, we may sack them just because they're going to die to Sun Titan anyway. Gisa and Geralf, we may sacrifice you. I'm sure they'll like that. Oh, and I forgot Grimgrin has a sack outlet, so we can play Blood Artist and get that action going too. We also have Dread Return. But if we do Dread Return on something, he has 1 green mana up for Scavenging Ooze. So we can definitely take care of that if we Dread Return. But I'm pretty sure we got it closed out. Being of your upkeep, you may discard your cards, and you do draw many cards. Yeah, okay. I'm fine with chunking a Scalding Tarn. See what we get into. We'll draw the Blood Artist for sure. Don't wanna dredge, so we get into Blood Artist. See what else we draw. Don't want to dredge. We're at 13 cards. Okay, Cavern of Souls. So let's get down Blood Artist. I'm going to close out the graveyard so we can see what we got going on. So they all have Swamp Walk. We sack a creature with Grimgrin. Let's sack Gisa and Geralf. It's going to untap it. Then we can swing in, destroy his Fiend Hunter. Yeah, I like that. And then we'll leave up Shepherd of Rot just in case. Well, no, we got Blood Artist, so we'll be okay. Alright, yeah, our opponent scoops, so we attack with... Oh, he just closed out, but we attack with Grimgrin, and we close the game out. Alright, guys, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.